coming up on Monkeysee TV.
It's winter, and that means it's time for Monkeysee to hit the slopes and have some fun in the snow.
We'll give you a behind-the-scenes view of what it takes to operate a large ski resort, and we'll get a fascinating look at how technology can help lay down a thick blanket of fresh snow.
We'll show you everything you need to know to hit the slopes, from how to select the skiing and snowboarding equipment to fit your skill level, to just what it takes to get started once you're geared up and ready to go.
We'll also learn about some fun winter activities that don't require a lot of equipment or skill.
All that and much more coming up on Monkeysee TV.
Hey, I'm Megan Gunning.
And I'm Shane Talent. Welcome to Monkeysee TV, the do-it-yourself show where you learn directly from the world's top experts.
Today we are in the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains in Virginia, which is just a scenic 2.5-hour drive from Washington, D.C.
And we're going to be spending some quality snow time at Wintergreen Resort, which is one of Virginia's premier winter resort destinations.
Look at the view. This place is amazing. I'm excited to give it a try. You ready to go?
I am excited and ready to go. Let's do it.
Okay. We're here with Dana Quillen, who is our host at Wintergreen Resort. Dana, thanks for having us.
Well, welcome to Wintergreen.
Thanks. You know, the first thing that we noticed when we got here was how big this place was. What can you tell us about it?
Well, Wintergreen Resort, we're located on 11,000 acres right in the middle of the Blue Ridge Mountains. We have 26 ski slopes. We have 4 chairlifts. We have a terrain park for both snowboarders and skiers. We also have a tubing park for those who don't want to ski.
Now, I live just outside of Washington, D.C., and it sounds like there's a lot to do here. It'd be perfect for a day trip, but what if I wanted to stay a little bit longer?
Well, there are plenty of places where you can stay. We have studio condominiums all the way up to 7-bedroom condominiums. We also have homes ranging anywhere from 2 bedrooms up to 9 bedrooms.
That's what I want, the
Wow.
9-bedroom.
I'm planning on skiing. It's my first time, but what do people do here when they're not on the slopes?
Well, there are many things you can do. You can go to enjoy our spa, where you can get a pedicure, a manicure, a facial, or a massage. You can also go shopping. We have many shops to choose from, and when you're hungry, we have 5 restaurants.
Well, obviously there's a lot to do here, but most importantly, we want to hit the slopes. So while we get geared up to do that, why don't you guys take a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to keep a big resort like this running, especially making sure there's plenty of good snow. A large ski resort like Wintergreen will see an influx of more than 4,000 visitors on a busy weekend, and keeping each of those snow sport enthusiasts equipped, fed, and safe is a massive job. To make sure that everyone is equipped properly will require a busy rental staff of about 35 employees. It's challenging work, especially when working with guests new to snow sports.
You know, on a busy Saturday, Sunday, or holiday, we could see up to 2,000 rentals, and they come in a lot of the times with no experience. In that case, we have to make a lot of decisions for them. What appropriate size equipment should we give?
Even before the guests are on the slopes, the ski patrol has been hard at work.
On a busy weekend, I have probably 22 ski patrollers. The first thing the patrollers are going to do before we open the mountain is ski everything, help set up the mountain, and then once we actually open the mountain, we have people posted at the top and then people out there doing crowd control and also patrolling the slopes.
Skiers and snowboarders come in from the mountain with big appetites, often all at once. That presents a hefty challenge for the resort's food service operation.
We have about 575 employees in the food and beverage department, and that includes annual and seasonal employees as well. Over a typical weekend in ski season, we'll serve about 3,500 guests in all of our food and beverage venues. It is an enormous job.
Of course, no amount of hard work can make a resort successful without plenty of snow. And believe it or not, you can actually improve on Mother Nature by making it yourself.
100% of our terrain is covered with snowmaking, and 100% of that is automated. So every gun on the mountain is constantly being adjusted to make sure that the snow we're making is just the best quality it can be. The texture of the snow is really important, the top inch of the snow, because that's the snow surface that people slide on. What we can do is make a denser snow overnight, and then a few hours before we open for skiing, we'll cover the whole mountain with an inch of very, very dry snow that squeaks when you walk on it. and it's what people rave about.
There's two main ingredients in making snow: water and compressed air. Those two things combine in the gun and actually form on a speck of dust.
We put the water under intense pressure, we cool the water, and then we cool the air. And if you remember high school chemistry, as things rapidly expand from a compressed environment, they lose their heat, and you get super cooling right out in front of the gun.
We keep our water in man-made lakes and ponds at the bottom of our mountain. We take the water and we pump it up at 4,200 gallons per minute. We have 6 water pumps along with 5 compressors pushing compressed air to all of these 450 fan guns.
It's science, technology, and in many ways, it's just water and air.
Some pretty fascinating stuff, especially how they're able to keep fresh snow on all these slopes.
Yeah, it's easy to forget that you can be out there skiing and snowboarding even if you don't have snow in your backyard. Now, are you going to ski or are you going to try snowboarding?
I'm going to try my hand at skiing, and my lesson's coming up pretty soon.
Well, I'm going to go snowboarding, and of course, we've got experts to teach you all and us how to ski and snowboard. But first, we need to find out what equipment you need for skiing, and here's Ryan Sassy from the Ski Chalet to show you just that.
When you're ready to shop for your new ski equipment, there are certainly some main factors that you want to keep in mind that will help you and the salesperson get you outfitted for your trip. First, when you go into the ski shop, you're going to want to know where you're going to be doing most of your skiing. You'll also want to know your ability, whether you're more of a beginner, intermediate, advanced level, or even expert type of skier. Those factors will all come into play when you're deciding on what kind of ski is going to be good for you. There's certainly some different shapes out there. You can get into a ski like this, and it has a very nice shape to it. As you can see, it's a little bit wider in the tip, a little bit narrow underfoot, and then a little bit wider back at the tail as well. What that's going to do is the side cut from the ski, because of that shape, will give you all the control. It'll serve you best on more of the hard pack, even icier conditions that you may run into. Usually accustomed to East Coast or even Northeastern type of skiing. From there, you can step up into a ski that's a little bit wider. So you can see it's just wider throughout, starts underfoot and then gets wider to the tip and to the tail. This is going to benefit you if you're in deeper snow, whether you're going out west or even northwest into the Rockies. So that's where a ski like this would really come in handy. You also want to pay attention to the flex pattern of the ski. You can get into something that has a little bit of stiffness. What that's going to do is, for a skier who is more aggressive, that's going to benefit them. If you've got a ski that's more flexible, it's going to be better for a novice who needs more flexibility to make the ski easier to turn. And so those are some of the main factors that you really want to think about when you are purchasing your new ski equipment.
Coming up,
I've got the perfect dish for a cold winter's day. It's shrimp and grits with tasso ham.
These are the boards that allow you to conquer the whole mountain.